So from small to large, we have the large slime. It's medium, not small. Obviously, it's an elemental, right? The armor class 11. It's could be a little bit higher, honestly, but it's 11 or whatever. And the hit points, it's pretty big, so it's got pretty thick outside, I guess, skin, sort of. Elemental energy, I guess. So it's got a bit of hit points and speed of 20 feet. Its strength is pretty big, so it's a bit strong. It's hard to push it out of the way or something. And dex, it's not very fast. Very little coordination there. It is a being of condensed energy, so its constitution is a bit high. It has almost no intellect, and its wisdom is also low, and it is very uncharismatic. Proficient in constitution saving throws, and it is immune to poison as it is condensed energy, and there isn't much psychic to be inflicted upon, and thunder is just noise, and it's tough to deal damage to like a noise of just condensed energy, so you might say resistance, but whatever. It is immune to being charmed. You can't really affect its intellect, and can't really roll it over. It's just kind of a blob. Passive perception of 8, and you could debate a language of primordial it could understand, but I don't know. It's up to you. It has the elemental variations like the small slime does, the water and hydro, lightning, fire, earth, air, and nature or dendro, so all that stuff from Genshin. And it has the same resistances. Water is vulnerable to fire, lightning is immune to lightning, doesn't have anything else there. Fire is vulnerable to cold and immune to fire. Earth is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and from non-magical attacks. Air doesn't really react with anything. And ice is vulnerable to fire, immune to cold, and nature is vulnerable to fire. Grass burns, obviously. Now, the death burst for the animal slime is a burst, and it erupts in a burst of air, each creature within 5 feet. Strength save of 13, or get pushed away from the slime by 10 feet, farther than the small slime. The death burst for the fire, it just deals damage, same saving throw except for its dex, within 5 feet. 2d6 damage, sure. And yeah, and so there's a leaping slam ability that they have, the fire, ice, earth, water, and lightning. If they move at least 10 feet before using its body slam attack, it can instead leap in the air and deal an extra 1d4 damage of its damage. So that's something it can do. And yeah, and so the lightning slime also has a extra ability, lightning pulse. As a bonus action, the slime releases a pulse of lightning around it. Each creature within 5 feet makes a dexterity saving throw of 13. On a failed save, it takes lightning damage, 1d6. For the actions, the animal slime can inflate, so each creature within 5 feet makes a saving throw of 13, taking strength of taking 1d plus 3 bludgeoning damage, or nothing on a success, instead of just making an attack. So that's kind of cool, I thought. And the floating bullets is it has a recharge. The slime jumps in the air and shoots 2 air bullets. It's a range weapon attack and deals some damage. The slime stays there until the end of its next turn. During its next turn, it fires 2 more of the bullets. The body slam, it's got a body slam, it just kind of hits them with its body. The fire blast for the pyro slime, it shoots 3 blasts of fire at targets within range at 1 or multiple ranged weapon attacks and stuff. It's like a reduced scorching ray sort of thing, yeah. The body slam for the ice deals cold damage. It has an ice shield, so it gains 5 temporary hit points and can only be used while inside an area of cold, like they do in the game, and it cannot be used while it has temporary hit points unless until used up, like normal temporary hit points, except it has a duration of infinite. The slime creates an area of cold in front of it in a cylinder 10 feet high and 10 feet in diameter. Each creature in the circle when used, must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13, or take some 1d6 cold damage. On a failed save, nothing. On a success, creatures must... nothing on a success. Bad at writing. Creatures must repeat the save when they end their turn in the area of cold. Cannot use while it has temporary hit points. And I forgot to make a duration for it, and I'm going to say 5 rounds, just because I can put that in the description, the correction. The Ice Blast, it has the recharge. The slime creates 3 bolts of ice, and it just shoots at a target, dealing some damage. The Body Slam for the Earth Slime, it has a rock shield, essentially the same as the ice shield, except it can be used anytime and not just in an area of cold. It has a rock throw ability, which is also essentially the same as a Ice Blast, so deals the same amount of damage, same thing essentially. And now the Water Slime, it has a Body Slam as well, and it has a Water Ball attack. The slime shoots a ball of water at a target with 30 feet range. It must succeed on a strength saving throw. A DC of 13 on a fail, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained. The escape DC is 14. Trapped in a ball of water, the target can't breathe unless it can breathe water. So there's that. And the Body Slam for the lightning or electro slime has that, and there is a lightning pulse for the lightning mutant. As an action, the slime sends a pulse of lightning to a normal electro slime and lets that slime use its lightning pulse as a free action immediately, with 1d4 lightning damage added. So that was something, a nice little combination. Body Slam for the dendro, and it can summon slimes. So the slime summons 1d4 dendro slimes, the smaller ones, springing up from the ground in different places within 30 feet of the slime. The slime can have up to 4 of these summons at once, and they don't require concentration. So that is cool. I think makes it a little bit different of a boss fight. Poison area for the nature or dendro, the slime creates a poison area 10 feet around it, dealing poison damage that lasts until the slime's next turn. The slime's movement speed is halved while it has this up. Each creature in the poison area must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13, or take 6 poison damage, 1d6 plus 3. So yeah, that was the large slime. I will have the this copy pasted into the description of this video, and yeah, of course you can always change this up if you are the DM, and if the DM's watching this, well, you better hope he changes this up, because I think I might have made it overpowered. I was thinking of maybe a level 1 boss fight, or level 2 boss fight, but depending on what your party is like, then, well, yeah. So, yeah.